Hippie here with a new video, and today I'm going to be reviewing, or not reviewing, but more like a conversion of this Captain Kirk mask I just got in the mail like a couple of minutes ago. So this Captain Kirk mask right here is pretty good. It's probably like the best one you could find for like under a couple hundreds of dollars. Well, NAG and stuff, they're pretty good. Like, they're like the most accurate mask collectors out there, or not collectors, but mask makers. And Nick and stuff and Chris, they're all pretty good mask makers. But this is a mass-produced mask, not that bad. But I recommend getting from NAG and Trick or Treat Studios. If you're going for a cheaper side, then you could go for the Trick or Treat Studios. Anyways, these masks are pretty good to convert. I got a really good copy, like extremely good. I got another one coming soon, but I'm gonna show my process on how I'm gonna be making or turning this into Michael. Anyways, that's it from this first part, and I'm gonna go convert this thing. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is pull out the sideburns. By the way, the person that inspired me to do this conversion or showed the first tutorial I've seen was Halloween GF. Hold on, I believe it is, hold on, let me look at the real, full name. Okay, so the full name of them is Halloween GF 64. So thank you, Halloween GF 64, for inspiring me to do this. So first we're gonna have to rip the eyebrows out and the sideburn. So let's do that. Oh, okay. Okay, so I want to be kind of careful. Halloween GF told me that it's pretty easy to rip these out. As you could see, I'm just ripping it out really easily right now. And it's off. Like that. It's pretty cool. So, once again, thank you, Halloween GF 64, for making a guide. Okay, now we're gonna rip the sideburns off. So, I could just do this with one hand. It's not that hard. Just one little piece. Okay. So, I'm gonna start recording once I get to the top. Okay, so I'm almost to the top. So these sideburns are like ripping off piece by piece, like little pieces like this at a time. So I'm gonna gather these and hopefully use this maybe for H4 maybe. If I don't like how this mask turns out, I could just add the sideburns back on. So I kind of want to rip mine like maybe right here. So that's where I want to end. Okay, so this is how far I kind of want to rip it. I might glue back a little piece. But all you need is a Q-tip and some liquid latex to do that. You don't like how high it is. And now time to rip the other sideburn off. Okay, so I ripped the sideburns off, both of them. I'm gonna probably leave. Actually, no, I might take out a little bit hair. There's too much hair on this side right here. And all we need to do is paint this thing and cut the eye holes out. Well, let's cut the eye holes out first. So let's do that. Okay, so I drew the eye marks out, and I kind of glued this little piece back in, but I drew the eye marks out right here. So cutting time, and if I make a mistake, then I am screwed. Okay, so his eye cuts are pretty good, actually. So I'm just gonna keep the eye cuts here before I actually mess up, because it's pretty easy to mess up right now. If you just like cut one little line, little tiny thing will change this entire thing. So I like how it turned out. To be honest, the eye cuts kind of make like the mask look like Michael. Like, this is probably, oh my gosh, on camera it looks so detailed, but this is similar, sorta, almost very similar. So now I'm not liking how long the hair goes back all the way down here. I want to make it look like this. Oh, he's smiling. That's kind of creepy. So I want to cut or trim the hair back down here. So let's do that. Okay, so I trimmed the hair to my liking, like this much. And time to paint this. Now, I don't know what happened to my large brush that I had, so I'm gonna have to paint this with like very tiny brushes. And where did my other brush go? Oh, there it is. So like brushes like these. So let's start painting. Okay, so I mixed up some half water or half 50 or 50/50 paint and liquid latex. I just put pure white paint. This pure white paint right here. Dump like half of the bottle in there, or not half, but like probably like a third, and some liquid latex. This is our mix, and I found a bigger brush, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm probably like 25% done. It's very drippy right now. I'm gonna probably repaint this after I put on the first coat. Anyways, I thought this was kind of cool. It's like Captain Kirk having white paint spilled on his face. So, like the Captain Kirk mask, as it slowly transforms into Michael Myers. So, I'm gonna continue. Okay, so we're done painting the white on. And then now I'm going to do some dry brushing with a little smaller thing. So here's the entire paint job. I also added more of a sideburn with some hair. So yeah. Okay, so I repainted it, or I did some dry brushing. And I forgot to film the part where I watered down some water and poured it on here. And then wiped it off with a napkin. But this is how it turned out. It's supposed to be like a cleaner part 1, or H1. This is a, I guess, transitioning to a H2, or it's more like the cover mask from H4. If you can stand up. Okay. So, this is the mask right here. Now, I'm gonna spray paint the hair, and possibly put the tag back on. So, here's a look around. It's not the best. Could have done better. Something's just off, and I can't really understand what's off. So, time to spray paint the hair, and we'll be finished. Okay, so the mask is finished. The hair is styled like how I wanted to. Now, the mask turned out, I would say decent. It's not how I would have liked it. I think I need to work more around the cheeks, so maybe in the future I might repaint this. I'm currently wearing a little respirator mask. I like how you can see the eyes, but I need to work on the eye cuts more on my second attempt. So, yeah, and I still have the tag preserved on here. No damage. Oh, my hand is messy. But, yeah, this repaint was pretty good. Or, not pretty good, but decent. Yeah. So, that's all I wanted to say. So, see you guys in the next video.